going on, y'all low?
This is Key, Arillo Key. So today we're going to talk about something that I think is very important when you're trying to grow, when you're trying to complete a task or complete a goal, get to the end of it. Sometimes we allow ourselves to get distracted. Sometimes I think it's all in because we are afraid of really completing that goal. So we find ways to block ourselves.
Yeah.
So what we're going to talk about is called, I'm pretty sure you guys have heard of it. If not, I'm going to introduce it to you. It's called creative avoidance.
Yeah.
So first of all, we need to know what that means. Of course, we know what creative means. We know what avoidance is, but we need to know how does it take place. So, for instance, you have a goal that you're trying to reach. So I'll take something that I do. I want to make 200 calls today. And I schedule it to where I make 100 calls in the morning and 100 calls in the afternoon.
Mm-hmm.
So if you break it down, start your calls at 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock. You start making your calls. I'm calling. Hang up. I gotta go to the bathroom. Man, I gotta create a logo for our shirts.
Little trip.
Dang, did I make that appointment today? I gotta go sweep the floor real quick. See something on the floor. Look in the mirror. Oh, I haven't done my hair. I gotta do my hair. Let me call such and such.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
Yeah.
I gotta go do this. I gotta go do that. You're avoiding what you're supposed to be doing to help you reach your goal.
You forgot the whole thing, what you was supposed to be doing.
Yep.
And you lost your flow. There's such thing as momentum in a certain direction. Like, it's everything that you need to be successful. It's called momentum.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And you need momentum in order to achieve your goal, any goal. But the more complex and tedious the goal, the more focused momentum, focused drive. Mm-hmm. There's no force in the universe like it. Mm-hmm. It's the one power where we connect directly to source. It's the focus. Now, creative avoidance is just like, it's pretty much like you making shit up to not do the thing. And a lot of times we don't even know we be doing it, man. It could be even the smallest task. Like, I'll call him back later. You supposed to make a phone call. Mm-hmm. Oh, I'm going up here right quick. I'll call him back later. Gone.
Yep.
Know what I'm saying? How much can you get done on your schedule for real if you just did it?
Exactly.
I think most people can have their schedule done in about 30 minutes if you just did it.
If you just did it.
In order to build momentum, in order to achieve your goals, you have to focus on the task that you're doing. So if you're making phone calls, mm-hmm. If you notice, the more focused you are on your phone calls, it seems like the more successful they become. Like next thing you know, that person picking up and having a conversation because you are pulling it towards you instead of waiting for an outside force to stimulate you because you're using your focused drive.
Absolutely.
But when you take your focus away from it, then you have to build your momentum back up. take it away from it again, you gotta build it back up, build it back up, and then you out of flow state, and then the day ends. That's how we feel like we haven't accomplished the things that we should have accomplished, even though we say we've been doing that thing all day. It just don't feel like it. You ever felt that way before?
Yeah.
Even though you've been doing the thing all day, it seems like you still feel like, damn, I don't feel like I did enough. Like, that's because you've been finding creative ways, subconsciously or consciously throughout the day, to get away from what you're supposed to be doing. And you subconsciously know that you were bullshitting a little bit.
Yeah, just do it, bro. Like,
put the focus on it.
Like when you was telling me something earlier today when you was saying that the guy was talking about working out. And how he was talking about the app. Remember?
Oh yeah, Google Sheets.
He's worried about putting the whatever in Google Sheets.
That's a good one.
When all you gotta do is just go to the gym or just work out. That's all you gotta do is just go work out. But we'll try to find everything we can to create that avoidance. You
want to talk about the spreadsheet that you setting up to go to the gym? What block you put it in? That's exactly what that is.
It's all in the same. It's the same thing. Like when you create something to avoid what you're supposed to do. And it's because I think a lot of times people do that because they haven't really focused on a thing to the point where they feel intrigued of doing it. So it's like they're so scared of messing up or so scared of really completing it that it scares themselves, and then they try to find ways to do something that they're really good at.
That's a good point.
So I think
how can they mitigate that though? Like how can they stop doing that though? How can they go from not being intrigued? Because it's gonna come a point in time that everybody journey to complete their goals, you gonna lose intrigue. So how do you maintain focus?
I think you just gotta discipline yourself. Like you gotta when you do a thing, you gotta create a way to keep your attention there. So if a person is, for instance, if a person gets sleepy sitting down typing all day, sometimes it's best for that person to stand up. Stand up and work. Talk on the phone. Stand up, talk, move around, Or put you some music on in the back, you know what I mean, while you're working. Like you gotta create ways of holding the attention of yourself. Cause it's the same way with kids. When kids get bored, they're distracted, they'll move their attention elsewhere.
Just like that, boom, yeah.
Because they really, they haven't been disciplined enough to know, but
that's
humans the same
that's
way.
The only
we
all
the
that'll
same
hold
way.
their focus is intrigue.
So you gotta intrigue yourself. You gotta make it like fun. Like whatever you doing, you make it fun. Like people say, work shouldn't be fun. Nah, you make it fun. Whatever fun is for you that keeps your attention, make it fun. So like when I clean, I like to listen to music. When I clean.
Intriguing.
That gets me in a happy state. I'm already happy. That keeps me there and I'm moving. So it's like, okay, well, if I know that's what I need, or to keep my attention there, to make it not seem so dreadful, to make it not seem so like, I gotta clean up today. Like if I know that, because some people are like that.
A lot of people.
So it's like, okay, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna get it done because it's on the list to get done. So I'm gonna do what makes it fun. So it's the same thing with everything you do. You make it fun. I think a lot of people, and then they like doing that. They like being, and they get real masterful with creating avoidance too. Like do with Google Sheets. Then you got the females that say, "Oh, I would work out if I had a friend
Yeah, just throwing
or
it
a
up in
trainer,
there.
or if I had some workout clothes."
Or if such and such would cook healthy, I'd be better now. and you just said you was in there cooking for everybody. For real, creative avoidance.
Creative avoidance. Yep. You avoiding the situation. It's the same thing with a man and a woman when they get ready to get married. And you see it on TV where the man, they go to get the wedding day, right? On the wedding day, the man gets ghost. He avoiding what he must face.
Yeah.
So he get ghost. He done had him some drinks somewhere because he feel like he about to make the biggest decision of his life. But he's avoiding it because you got people waiting on
Like,
you.
where your dad at? Like this ain't the movies. Like, you don't get your dumb ass back over there.
Baby.
You got something else back?
That's it.
So look. Okay, so don't find creative ways to avoid. And if you do, become conscious that exists in your life. Accept it. And then you want to find creative ways to intrigue yourself.
Here we go.
So instead of creatively avoiding the situation, you want to creatively manifest that thing that's able to hold your focus.
Absolutely.
I'm Low.
This is Key, and we're Low Key.
Like, comment,
And subscribe.
hit the thumbs up, notification bell, subscribe. Peace.